Hey everybody, it's week 8 about what I learned about myself in grad school. And my dress that I normally wear is in the wash because it's actually a dress based on Sailor Moon, and I went to see Sailor Moon R in the theater on the weekend. So yeah, it needed a bit of a clean. So I just threw something together. I don't know, I feel really posh in this. I know, I feel like I'm being fancy. But then also fairy wings. Fairy wings are fun. So, anyways, this week has been pretty interesting for me. I learned a lot about myself on Thursday and learned how much I value sharing my story with others so that other people can maybe learn from it and hopefully not go through some of the struggles that I have. It was highlighted to me that I pick up on things very quickly, which I already knew, but practicing the counseling skills has been going really well, and some of my classmates seemed kind of impressed with how I was doing, and that made me feel nice. I also noticed a lot of similarities between me and my mom that I didn't notice before. That's been actually really nice. I mean, we've both gone through some really, really tough times in different ways. And because of that, we're now both in the process of sharing our stories and trying to give people the advice we wish we had when we were in our tough times. And just, we both have such a passion for reaching out to people and helping them in the ways we wish we were helped. And I just got to see one of my mom's presentations this week, and she does a lot of financial education, and it was just amazing to see the passion and heart and how much she really truly cares about what she's trying to share with people, and how happy she is to see that she's helping people. And I just hope that I can help people, not quite in the same way, just like financial education is not where my passions lie, but I hope that in finishing my counseling studies that I'll be able to help people too. So that was really, really nice. Yes, update that I just remembered. I know when I was talking about dermatillomania, I think, if I remember correctly, I mentioned that I tried to sign up for a support group, but they hadn't been getting back to me. But they did actually get back to me now, and I'm really excited. It's the last Wednesday of every month, and I just really hope I can get some help there. And if it's good, maybe I'll give you guys more information and direct some of you to it if you also need that help. Apparently, the support group is not just for people with dermatillomania. It's also for people with other body-focused repetitive behaviors, such as nail biting or hair pulling. And I'm pretty sure there's more out there, but not that I am familiar with right now, or not that I'm recalling right now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, hoping it goes well. I don't know if you guys can hear the scratching, but the cat really wants in. I think I'll let her in. I'll be right back. Pause. I'm back! And there's a cat in the room, and she didn't want me to pick her up, so I don't know, maybe she'll come by and I'll get her to say hi to you guys. I guess one big realization that I came to when I was working on one of my papers this week in my cultural counseling class. I was reading a chapter about potential cultural differences to be aware of between and amongst immigrants and refugees, and kind of highlighting struggles that they would have had to go through coming to Canada, and just a lot of things to be aware of, and ways that they might display their emotions differently based on their values, and how they may have very different values than what the dominant culture society currently has. Here in Canada, anyways, it was a Canadian-focused textbook. And there was a talk about many immigrants and refugees having to go through quite drastic changes in their values and beliefs in order to successfully adapt to the dominant culture. And I mean, some people, they say the healthiest thing to do is find a way to maintain your own cultural values while also holding the dominant culture's values. But, you know, a lot of these values can really clash. And then just thinking about that drastic change in values that some people might go through in the process of immigrating just really struck to me, because I went through a fairly drastic value change myself about almost 6 years ago now. And even though I, from fairly early on in this change, I felt that the change was a very positive one, and that the new set of values I was taking in was a lot more adaptive and good compared to my old set of values. But despite all of that, 6 years later, I'm still experiencing emotional reactions of guilt and shame in response to going against my old values that I don't believe in anymore. And that's been a really difficult struggle for me for several years. And it just got me thinking, I imagine a lot of immigrants would, and maybe other people too, would have gone through the same thing. And just the impact that change would have on you, years and years and years into the future. It's just, I guess I had a little bit of an eye-opening as to possibilities for people, but yeah, I've really appreciated doing my cultural counseling course, honestly, because my eyes have opened up so much more, and I know I need to be a bit more careful with my language sometimes, because I noticed myself even just in this video, kind of using language that was kind of like us versus them, and it's like, no, that's not right. That's not cool. We're all a group together, and we should all be here to support each other and learn from each other. And all of us have kind of been socialized into patterns of thinking and communicating that can lead to us versus them talk. So, I mean, it's kind of internalized for all of us, and so I feel like I'm making excuses for myself. That's not what I'm intending to do. No, I'm just saying that it's something to work on. It's not right. I'm gonna work on it. So, sorry. Distracted by the cat. She's staring at the wings and doesn't know what to think of them. So, I guess I'm gonna leave things there for now. If you guys have any topics you want me to talk about or questions to ask me or anything, feel free to ask. I'm always open to questions. And, yeah, take care of yourselves, please. You all deserve that. Give yourself some time to have some fun. Love your cats. Your cats love you. This one is unhappy with being picked up because that's not where she was trying to go. Hi. Hi. Aw, she's a good kitty. I've told you this is Nala, right? This is Nala. She dance. Alright, you can go, baby. So, yeah. I guess that's all, and have fun. That's something that I've been doing recently, is getting a lot more into playing video games, but also socializing, so playing with my friends online, and it's been really good this week. And just giving myself the time to have those breaks and being like, you know what, I can get this little bit of homework done a little later. Right now I need this break time, and I need to spend some time on things that I value, like self-care and spending time with my friends. So, and that's something that I really struggle with. You know, I don't ever actually just call my friends to chat. And I only realized this fairly recently. Like, if I am really, really struggling emotionally, the only person I talk to is my fiance about that. And, like, sure, I'll call my parents just to chat and hopefully not get set off by something, but I don't really chat to them about how I'm feeling as much, or let them hear how I'm feeling, and I never call my friends in those situations. So, now that I realized that, I'm hoping to learn to reach out to my friends a bit more, and I think my friends have been noticing, hopefully. And yeah, so I guess I'm also in my head trying to make excuses like, yeah, I'm prioritizing hanging out with my friends and stuff when I'm in school, but it's not that I'm like going out partying all the time, or I'm like partying once a week would be fun, but I don't even party once a month, or maybe a few times a year, whatever. But I'm trying to say that I'm not wasting my time by trying to spend that extra time with friends, because that's an important part of my mental health to me. And keeping my mental health okay means I'm more likely to get through school okay. I'm so rambly. I'm gonna actually end the video now. You guys, take care of yourselves, have fun, hang out with friends, get connected, ask me questions, give me comments. You know, I like to hear from you guys. Have a good week, everybody.